Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. For today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the very exciting things that has happened today. It's May the 6th, so it's Friday. Maybe I can put you here. Yeah, that's better. Maybe. There's happened 3 things, I think. Very exciting today. And I'm going to talk about one of them, like I said. And that has to do with the proofreads. It's time for proofreads for my short story that is going to be published, I believe, the 23rd of November 2022. So this year, November 23rd. I'm gonna have a little short story in that about finding yourself and knowing who you are in a different situation than you were expecting yourself in. Who am I now when this happened? All of that. That's what the short story is about. It's a historical paranormal romance short story and I'm really proud of it. But the proofreads gone in today. I woke up, it was one of the first things that I saw when I woke up this morning. So I got that 6:22 this morning. I woke up 5:50, so I was already up and about. And I don't know what I had expected. Yeah, I do know what I had expected. I had expected the proofread to be focused on one specific thing, because in every editing round that I have done previously with all of my projects, there has been one specific issue that I had to tackle, like for example with a character motivation or, commas. Maybe I use too much commas or maybe I use too little. Some general topic that I need to work on more. There was not just a focus on one thing, it is everything. And I should have expected this. I mean, a proofread is the nitty-gritty word choice, every sentence structure, every dot and every comma. She's a great proofreader. And I have read many of my publisher's works, like Seraph. I have read many of their books. You can really see that they have put a lot of effort, and the writers and the authors, of course, and the people, behind the scenes editing. And now that I am working with those people behind the scenes, I can see how much of a great job they are doing and how much effort they put into it as well, working with me and us. And so there's a lot of things, but like I said, most of them are essentially change this word into that one, delete this word, use a comma here, or delete this comma, stuff like that. I have never done any proofreads before, but I think this will be rather quick. But yeah, I just wanted to update you. It's May 6th and I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I have been sick the whole week. Having gotten, all of this great, feedback from the publisher. Not only this, but the other fun things that I'm not going to talk about in this video. I just feel great and empowered and ready to do this shit. So I was actually editing God's Word to Ruin, the first chapter. I have done all the editing on that. Gone through all the comments on the first chapter. Took me 2 days. I'm gonna pause that for the weekend and I'm gonna work on the proofreads this whole weekend, but I will take you along with me when I do the proofreads. And I'm really excited because this, like I said, my first time doing proofreads with a publisher or proofreads anyhow, in any scenario. I have never done any proofreads myself. I am not that good at grammar and sentence structures and words. Anyway, I'm really excited and I'm gonna go look through these proofreads and then take it in chronological order and just go from the top to the bottom and then make my short story even better. And I'm really excited about it. Hello. I didn't think that I would update you so soon. It's still the 6th of May. It's 15:13 and I'm sitting outside and I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping, and there's so many bees and there's so many bumblebees and honeybees and stuff, looking for a home, looking for the first flowers. Anyway, so I didn't think that I would update you, but I just need to document this whole experience, so here I am. I am almost halfway through the proofread, and why it's going so fast is of course because this is a short story, so it is only 7,848 words. I have agreed to most of the things and I have changed a couple of sentences, but I just wanted to update and talk about many of these things. When I'm reading them, I feel like I just want to face palm myself because they are so obvious. I'm asking myself, why didn't I see this, or why didn't I think about this, and why did I write it this way when it is obviously this way? The plan is to do a little bit more, maybe up until the next scene break. Up until the next scene break, it is like in half a page. So, and also I want to update about my reading. So I have been in a reading slump, but I'm still reading the first Mistborn book by Brandon Sanderson, and I am reading Disfigured by Amanda LeDuc, and it's kind of an essay. But I also have read halfway through The Princess Saves Herself in this one. This is a poetry collection by Amanda Lovelace. I know you're not supposed to read poetry books or poetry collections in one go, or like from this point to this point. They are essentially books that you can read just sporadically whenever you feel like it, or in different orders than and they are written. But last night I was watching a K-drama that I didn't really like. Should I out it? Yeah, me and my mother started watching Vagabond on Netflix. It's a K-drama. It's not really that fun. So I started reading this one, and I haven't really liked poetry before, but the thing that I'm finding with this one is I love how poetry really lets you imagine and read between the lines and figure stuff out yourself, essentially, because in a full-length novel and a normal book, you get a lot of descriptions handed to you, written to you, and so you can't really fantasize about what the meaning is of something to a larger extent, but you can with poetry. So depending on what words mean to you, you will interpret the poems in different ways, and I really like that. So when I am done with this scene that I'm proofreading, or changing stuff, I am going to finish The Princess Saves Herself in this one by Amanda Lovelace. You will not hear my final thoughts, maybe you will, I don't know, I haven't decided yet, in this vlog, but you will be able to hear my final thoughts in either this video that I'm putting here in the corner, so the last plan with me maybe, or one of the plan with me's. But I am really enjoying it. It's so dark and hard to read, and it's really not difficult, but it is like emotionally taxing to read, but it's still good. So with that said, I'm gonna keep editing and enjoy this beautiful view. Hello and welcome to the end of this writing vlog and the end of the proofreads for the short story that is published in the anthology that is coming out in a couple of months. November 2022. I'm sad that I didn't update you guys more along the way, but the last clips that you saw of me just sitting and editing, it went like that the whole way through. So the editing went well. I changed like everything that she had commented on. I changed those things. There were only one thing that I changed that she hadn't commented about, and that was a specific word that I thought were quite too modern for this short story, because this is a historical paranormal romance, and this word were not invented like in Swedish until 1880. So I didn't want that word to be in there, so I changed that. So all the changes are made, and I have sent it back to the publisher. Hopefully it will be all approved. I think they will approve of the word change that I did. But that means that the next step is the past pages, I do believe, when they actually like put together the document so that it will look like when it is published, like on page. And I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to see how that looks, seeing my words on the page, and then knowing that I will soon have the copy of the anthology that my short story will be in. It is quite mind-blowing, and I'm trying not to think too hard on it, because otherwise I will like lose my mind. But let me know if you want to see more of me talking about this short story, because I have documented my journey with it. But let me know if you want to see more. Do you want to see me go through the past pages, and do you want to see me get through that whole process? And I will definitely do a video when I get the copy of the book in November, December. It is a while until then, so you will have to wait a long time. I don't know what will happen, but let me know in the comments if you want to know more about this project. Maybe I will do a Q&A precisely for this project to talk about it and show you my Pinterest board, but you will have to let me know if you want that, because otherwise I don't know what I'm gonna do with this short story and the video surrounding that and stuff like that. But with that said, now it's May and I'm done with the proofreading, and I'm going to wait until I get the past pages, because I think the past pages are just for me as the author to look through and see if there's an error or mistake somewhere and I can change that. Just a thorough read through of the short story to see that everything looks great and are ready to be printed. Anyway, I'm going to wait for the past pages, maybe do a vlog when I get those, or maybe just like a casual writing vlog, like a weekly one and not a specific one, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But the plan is now to keep editing Gods of Rot and Ruin, my debut novel, and to keep editing that because I have gotten my edit letter. So that's the plans for the upcoming weeks, and the upcoming vlogs on this channel will be about that, and I hope that you will enjoy watching those as well, and that you have enjoyed watching this video. So leave a like and a comment below and let me know if you want to see more videos on this topic, if you want to know specific things about this short story, and maybe my tips for writing a short story for a contest. I don't know, a Q&A. Let me know if you want to see that, and subscribe because I post a new video every week, every Thursday, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!